We start in the U.S., where producer prices exceeded expectations by rising higher in response to escalating energy expenses. Now, the latest data also saw the stock market surrendering heavily from opening bell Thursday. Arirang reports.
With the U.S. economy hit hard by inflation, wholesale prices in the country climbed to a near record level last month. The U.S. Labor Department reported on Thursday that the U.S. Producer Price Index, a measure of price changes before goods are sold to a consumer, rose 11.3% in June from a year ago. The figure is close to the record 11.6% posted in March following the outbreak of war in Ukraine. It also marks a 1.1% on-month gain. Data shows that almost 90% of the rise came from a 10% increase in energy costs amid surging oil and natural gas prices. Excluding energy, food, and trade service prices that heavily fluctuate under external factors, the so-called core PPI rose 6.4%, dipping slightly from May. And amid soaring producer prices, U.S. stocks plummeted from the opening bell on Thursday. The blue chip Dow was down 1.97%, the S&P 500 fell 1.88%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq 1.71%. This comes after consumer prices were reported to have soared 9.1% on-year in June, the biggest reading in 4 decades. And because a higher producer price index leads to a higher consumer price index, the CPI in July is expected to be even greater than in June. And that's attracting more attention to the upcoming FOMC meeting on July 26 to 27th, where another aggressive rate hike could be approved. The Fed raised the key interest rate by a giant step, 0.75 percentage points in June, the largest on-month increase in nearly 3 decades. KYUNG-EUN, Arirang News.